Hey, what's the update on Anthony Joshua? He's the type of person that takes accountability and responsibility for his loss. He don't want nobody to give him no excuse, but every time he does it, he goes back to the drawing board and gives up. And the next fight, he does a great performance. What's next for Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, obviously it was a tough defeat, and I think that he needs to be 100% ready for his next fight. We looked at the rematch on February 22nd. Physically, he's not ready to return to camp. He's just got some niggles, but if he takes this fight, which he tried to overrule us on, he just wouldn't be 100%, and we can't risk at this stage in his career not being 100%. So people say his next fight will not be Dubois. Not true. His next fight may well be Dubois, but it won't be till May or June of next year. But it might be Tyson Fury. We're sitting pretty. We do whatever we want. Let him rest up. Let him come back, because this next run is probably the final run. So we got to get it right.
How happy you are with Conor Benn going to be back in the ring. I'm a big fan of Conor Benn and his father, the Destroyer. I've been wanting him to get back in the ring. I say, forget about Chris Eubank. Just get back into the fight game and be consistent with it. What's the future? What's the plan for Conor Benn?
Yeah, look, it was massive news yesterday to be fully cleared. He's got so many options. Obviously, he wants to win a world championship at 147. He can come back with an easier fight against a top 15 guy. He can fight Chris Eubank Jr. in one of the biggest fights in British boxing. So we'll talk with him this weekend, and we get ready for a big run in early 2025.
Now, of course, everybody been talking about you and Oscar De La Hoya, clapback Thursday. But to be honest, I think you got the clapback of this young century, young decade, because everybody's on the zone now. Everybody in America was talking about that. The zone is just a hoax.
Now they're begging to go on. Do you know what I mean? All these promotional companies around the world want to be on the zone. And listen, we're not going to gloat about it. We're just very happy and glad that we're here. Yeah. It's been a tremendous run. It's the home of boxing. The schedule's second to none, and long may it continue.
Is it personal or is it just banter?
With who?
With Oscar De La Hoya.
Listen, I don't even think about the guy. He talks about me all the time.
Yeah.
I know he's got a secret little crush on me. I know that he secretly wants to be me. He'll never be the promoter I am, but he was one hell of a fighter. But hopefully we can get this 5v5 moving. It would be tremendous for the sport of boxing, for our fighters. And of course, let's see that rivalry. We want it, but let's make sure from the rivalry we actually make the fights.
Well, thank you, Eddie Hearn, and keep on putting on some great shows.
People who can, take themselves to the top, but it only comes from them. That's the greatest thing that I learned, is that if you don't win it yourself, your coach can't win it for you, your friends can't win it for you, your sister, brothers, can't nobody do the running for you, can't nobody do the sparring. If you do go through a low point, can't nobody get you out that bed, it has to be you. And they'll learn. I feel like these guys next to me have a great, bright future.
Well, great words, Ammo. We're very proud of you. Looking forward to seeing you back in the ring on Saturday night. Ammo's been with us from the start. This man will make his matchroom debut with us on Saturday night. Ernesto Tito Mercado, for me, one of the most exciting fighters at 140 pounds, and we have a lot of them. You just saw a great fight between Jack Catchell and Regis Prograis. In a couple of weeks' time, Liam Paro will fight Richardson Hitchens for the IBF World title. Both fighters will be in attendance on Saturday night.